Hello Pisces, hello Cancer, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. How are you? Happy Friday to you. That's when I'm recording this. You may see it today or you might see it first thing in the morning, but thank you so much for clicking here, no matter what day it is. Maybe you're in the future, maybe it's 2024, who knows, right? Whenever you find this reading, it will be for the week ahead. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in your sign. I think I will read for Cancer first because this is the last day of Cancer season. Then we flip on over into Leo season tomorrow. So thank you so much, Pisces, and I'll see you in just a second. All right, Cancer, here we go. We're going to use this fairy oracle here. We're going to ask what is the overall energy for this reading. And then we're going to ask for the week ahead. We're going to find out what's going on. We'll use the Moonology for that, and we'll look at some future energy here. Let's take a look for you, Cancer. Hope you had a wonderful birthday month. I guess I'm speaking to the cuspies right now. I guess I was a couple of days ago, too. All right, here we go. Things are backwards, flipping around. Things might get messy. Just saying. Cancer, things might get messy. See overall energy for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Cancer. We have motivation. Bottom of the deck, we have find balance. So motivation says, when spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say get busy and do it. So it's the fairy of motivation. Yeah, it looks like whatever it is that you've been threatening that you're going to do, it's time to do that thing. You've been waiting on something, it feels. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing. So the fairies are encouraging you to bring it out of the 5D and pull it into the 3D. Try and find some motivation to do something that you've been thinking about for the last little bit. And I would have to agree, according to your readings, that you've been thinking about doing something. Have faith in your dreams. Here we go. We're talking about the dream space and have faith in your dreams. All right. Have faith in your dreams. What's next for the week ahead? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Emotions are running high. I wonder if those are your emotions. Yeah, I wonder. Have faith in your dreams. Something you've been merely thinking about. You might have been dreaming about it. Have faith in your dreams. I feel like you have a vision about something. Yeah, like I feel like you're, I just took a breath there for a second. It feels like you're taking a breath because you're about to do something. Emotions are running high. I think it's your emotions that are running high. You're about to reach out to try and make a dream come true, I think. Find balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. I agree. I power nap all the time. My boss is pretty flexible that way. She lets me take power naps. All right, let's look at the future. Cancer. Let's look at the future for Cancer, please. Future energy, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh, the never-ending story. Oh, no. Oh, no. Here and now. The never-ending story is here and now. Look, you know what I think is going on here? It feels like there's something that you're going to try again. A new beginning. It's card number 37. Something you've been thinking about that you're going to be speaking out because she's got blue, and that's the throat chakra. You've been hiding something, feelings. There's a heart here. I'm just looking at the depiction, right? There's a heart here. And it feels like somebody feels like they're running out of time to say something, that the new beginning is coming. I would say the new beginning is coming, yes. Here and now. You're worried about it. It's card number 5. Got 3 and 2 is 5. Card number 5, it feels like a little bit of lack. Something is about to begin. Look, you're right in the middle, right? Past and future. It feels like right now in this moment is when you're making that decision about the week ahead. It's a never-ending story. I feel like you're about to try something again. Like the story never ended and it bothered you. The way, like you know it's still not over. It's a never-ending story, but it's about to begin again. Card number 37. breaks to a 10, breaks to a 1. It's the new beginning. A new beginning to the never-ending story, and I think that's going to happen in the here and now. All right. Let's throw some tarot at it, see what happens. What's on the bottom here? All that glitters. All that glitters. In the future. Be aware of this, because all that glitters is not gold. That's the gist of the card. The gist of the card. All that glitters is not gold. Be aware that so someone does not take advantage of you. It is also card number 16, which is the Tower. So just be aware that there might be, just check into things. Make sure that there's a lot of truth. And just don't take things at face value. Just because they glitter, it doesn't mean that they're gold. They could be gold plated, right? All right, where are we going? All right. Let's throw some tarot at it, see what happens. We've got the, we've got the 8 of Cups and the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Walking away. Coming back though, because it feels like you know where your 9 Cups is now. Sending a message to someone about feelings. Feelings as we pull up the 10 of Cups. So have faith in your dreams. It feels like you have the dream of having a family, being in love. The apex of happiness is the 10 Cups. It's the emotional things, right? We're very much in love. We have beautiful children. All the things that make the heart happy. I think those are your dreams. Emotions are running high because it feels like you've had your heart busted before. The heart's broken before. So I want to say that maybe you've had a divorce, or maybe, you know, you had a long-term relationship that ended up not working out. I feel like you're a cynic about this absolute happiness or this apex of happiness. I think you're a cynic about that because of the 3 of Swords. But emotions are running high and you want to take, I feel like you want to make a move on something because the never-ending story is here. And in the here and now is where the thing is birthing. So I feel like you're about to make a really big decision, maybe over the weekend, something that you take into the week ahead. What's this decision about? I think that you're about to make the decision, but I don't think you have yet. Just looking. Okay, so here and now, this is the time. It feels like this is the time for you to speak about this emotion that you've been hiding. There's a heart here. Looks like she's sitting atop a, you know, one of those egg timers. I don't know what you would call them. I forget what they're called. But you know, you flip them over, the sand timers. And she's got her hand on her face like, oh. It's like, I got to do this again. I got to take one more run at this. I got to make sure that it's either yes or no. Like it's a solid yes or no. Because I think that right now you don't know. You're wondering whether you should go back to the past or whether you should move along to the future, like to something brand new. I think that's the question that's here. Tell me about the 10 of Cups. I feel like you want to speak about it. I do think that you've been through a divorce, and I think that that probably it was ugly. I feel like it was it feels like it was a happy family until it wasn't, and then it feels like somebody put their heart away. Somebody liberated themselves from that situation. The Queen of Swords is the divorcee, you know, speaking for herself now. Because she can, and she's decided that she has a voice. I say she because there's a feminine on this pictured here, but we're talking about this is a woman on the picture I meant. The feminine and masculine energy is what we're reading here. We're not reading body parts. So, you know, this, although this looks like, you know, society says that's a woman, that it could be feminine or masculine energy. Got the Empress, the Five of Cups, and the Strength card. Interesting energies. Got the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So I feel what you want to do is you want to speak to someone about what's going on in the heart space. I think you finally decided you have to do it. It's going to be very honest, but loving and kind words that are coming from you. Have faith in your dreams is telling me that you are thinking about it right now. You're dreaming about it, like you're thinking about it all the time. The Empress broke your heart. Or you could be the Empress and your heart was broken. Take it as it resonates. The Empress is Libra and a Taurus, but just, you know, as a symbolism, to symbolize that the Empress is very well grounded and well rounded. This person is always pregnant with either an idea or something creative, or maybe a child. This one is the mother and the doter. I think that person broke your heart, Cancer. Or maybe you are the Empress and your heart was broken. Take it as it resonates. So I think here in the now, right now, you're in the moon energy. I think that things are not as they seem. I think that you perceive them to be one thing, but I don't think that your perception is on the money. I'm going to say use your gut. We've got Cancer and Piscean energy here. Really go deep into your gut and you will have the answer. There is something, I feel like you are regretful. Like I feel like you miss the Empress. I feel like you're trying to find the courage to tell the Empress you miss her. Feminine or masculine. I think what is really deep in the moon energy here is your sadness and your regret for either breaking the heart of the Empress or regret that it didn't turn out differently. Because somebody broke someone's heart, or someone was disappointed in the Empress, or the Empress is disappointed in someone else, but emotions are running high. And I think the emotions are running high because I feel as though you have regrets from the past here, Cancer, and you're trying to find the courage in the here and now to carry on this never-ending story. For you, you want to know if it's over or not. And I think you're going to find out because you're going to ask the question. But it is really about, do you want to know, right? Do you want to know? Do you want to know the answer to the question? It almost feels like with the emotions running high that you have to know if the Empress has really cut you out or not. You have some questions. The Queen of Wands is here. We've got the Devil. With the Queen of Pentacles. And the Two of Swords. So you're about to make a decision in the week ahead. You will make a decision. You're trying to find the courage, or the lion within. You're trying to find the courage to make the decision about speaking with the Empress. I feel like you can't get the Empress out of your head. I feel like you have an attachment to the Empress, or you feel that. It also feels as though that there's a... Well, now I'm hearing a song. Hang on a second. I just got cut off. Oh, that is Whitney Houston. I'm every woman. That's what it is. So that's the Empress. I'm every woman. That's why you can't stop thinking about the Empress. Unless you are the Empress. Maybe it's a different story for you. Maybe there's just fear that you're going to get your heart broken again here if you are the Empress. I feel like I'm reading for someone who's interested in the Empress, though. You can't stop thinking about what the Empress said. The Queen of Swords is here. And so I feel as though somebody said something and was very honest with you, and you're thinking about it on an obsessive loop. This person, I think the Empress broke your heart. This person went rogue. Yeah. It feels like it was a 10 of Cups situation. You thought it was going great, and then I feel like the Queen goes rogue, because that's what the Queen of Wands will do. She's not taking orders from you, right? Anyone. She's not taking orders from anyone. She's going to speak her mind, and I think that you can't stop thinking about whatever was said by the Empress. Yeah, this person felt to you like stability. They were very generous with you. This person is someone who felt very stable or grounded. They probably were making their own pentacles. I feel like you are thinking, I feel like your regret here, the regret you're harboring in the moon energy is about either Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, Libra. There is a decision that's coming up. Tell me about this decision. Tell me about this decision for Cancer, please. To move along. To move away from the chaos and move to the calm. Get some stability. I feel like your life is really busy, and I feel as though it feels as though you are thinking about this person and what they said to you. It feels like two people broke up or are quiet with each other. It feels like you're thinking that you can't make a decision, so you might just move on. You're in the 8 of Swords. 6 and 2 is 8, so you're not having an easy time deciding about what you're going to do next. I think you're entertaining just, paying attention to your work, because I think you're really busy, and I think you're just thinking about moving on mentally from here. What's the challenge for the week ahead, please? For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Temperance is to heal it. I think that I feel as though you were very hurt, and you still are, by the way the Empress acted with you. This person, I think, just did their own thing, cut you out maybe even with the Queen of Swords. But I for sure think that this person had some sharp or very honest words for you. And so I feel in the week ahead, what's going to happen with you is you're trying to figure out whether you want to come out of the moon energy and tackle those 5 cups, because you do have regret and sadness that it didn't work out, and you're trying to find the courage to either move on or make a decision here. And that's what the Strength card is with the 2 of Swords here. So we have Strength, by the way, which is Leo. If I didn't say, we've got Taurus and Libra. We've got Sagittarian energy. We've got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo over here. All right, we got the Queen of Cups is in the reverse, but the 8 of Swords is in the upright. So it feels like you're feeling overly emotional about not being able to stop thinking about whatever it was that the Empress said. The Hanged Man is you're in that energy. You're trying to see it from the Empress's side, but I feel like you just end up in redundant energy here. You're trying to feel it out with your gut. It's been a long time since you spoke with this person. We have the 7 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, and then the 8 of Pentacles. It feels like it's been a long time since you spoke with them, and now you want to try and work on it. That's what it feels like to me. But I feel as though that whenever you think about this person, I think you get unraveled. Yeah, I feel like you're scared to bring your feelings to the surface. And so I feel this is the struggle that we see, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I also feel that you get emotionally depleted because you give away so much. I think you need to, I think it's time for, with the Queen of Cups in the reverse here, it's like you need to realize that you just can't keep using your body as a machine. You've got to relax and rest and replenish. Drink your water. And all of that stuff. You got to take better care of your body. All right. I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much for coming here, Cancer. And I will be here again throughout the week and the weekend to do more readings. So I hope to see you then. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Hello, Pisces. Thanks so much for waiting here for me. I appreciate you. Thank you for clicking here if you're a cross watcher or Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. We're going to use the Fairy Oracle for the information about the overall energy of the read. Then we are going to use the Moonology cards, and we'll get a couple of those to see what the energies are for the week ahead, and then we'll look further into the future from that. So it says here, look in a book. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. Says the words you find will bring the insight you seek. So when I see that card, it reminds me of like just getting a book and just putting your finger wherever, right? Wherever. It says use discernment when deciding what to accept and what to leave behind. Okay, that's an interesting message. So you're supposed to look at a book. I think that, you know, maybe you're an avid reader. Maybe you are someone who will just like, I don't know, open a Bible, put your finger there and decide what you're going to read that day. Or maybe a book that you really love. A book that gives you advice of some kind. Your information you're supposed to look in a book for. We have believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that is all that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights says you are a part of nature, so you are magical too. Oh, I like it. It's kind of a beautiful picture. All right, believe in magic. I just heard. Who sings that? Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? It's an old one. I don't even know who sings it. They're just all floating about in my head, y'all. I just keep sending y'all to the internet. Go look up my words. You guys are the best. Thank you for doing that. All right. What's coming up? It's Moonology. I thought I'd use that because we just came out of a new moon, right? We're still in the new moon energy. Let's find out what's coming up for the week ahead, please. All right. We've got a new romantic cycle begins. Woo! There we go. There it is. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. There you are. Okay. Meditate and contemplate, because there is a new romantic cycle that's about to begin. Look, I think you're getting the notice. The universe is putting you on notice so you don't lose your crap when your person comes forward, because it feels like you're about to get some sort of, yeah, purple is here. So maybe your third eye is open. Maybe you already know this. This is a new moon in Libra, by the way, and then new moon in Pisces. So you could be dealing with Libra or someone else who's Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. Look in a book. Balance spirituality and practicality. Okay, that might be the look in the book part. Tell me about Pisces. What's in the future for Pisces, please? The Thinker. Bottom of the deck, we have here and now. Okay. So I think that you're supposed to be thinking about this by now, and you may be the one you're either meditating on it or you're contemplating it, which means it's taking up a lot of your mind. It's taking up a lot of your dream space. It's taking up a lot of your, Pisces. It doesn't matter where it comes up in your chart. You're a dreamer, right? You're in the ethereal world, right? All the dreams possible, daydreaming, night dreaming, right? In the dream realm, very psychic energy there. A new romantic cycle begins. All right, let's look at some tarot and see what we're talking about here. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Pisces for the week ahead, please. A new romantic cycle begins. You could be meeting a Libra. That could be your new romantic cycle. What I want to say about Libra energy showing up here is that it's not going to be, it's going to be very balanced. It's concealed from you, though. This romantic cycle is being concealed from you. The Seven of Swords is here. The Six of Swords. The windows are open, by the way. You may hear some road noise. So we have the Six and the Seven of Swords. Interesting. So I want to say that in the recent past, recent to me is like last couple of weeks, maybe a month, it feels like that there is something that you left behind, Pisces. The Six of Swords tells me that that it was too chaotic there. You had to end it and move away. You needed to go to the calm. I think what you don't see is that it was supposed to go that way, because we have the new romantic cycle that's beginning. So whatever didn't work out back there, my friend, it didn't work out by design. Yeah, it was supposed to be that way. I feel like it was sharp words. Yeah, maybe sharp words are what brought it to an end, or maybe just yeah, just wanting to move on. I think, you know, maybe you didn't trust this person. Maybe that's why the Seven is here, the Seven Swords. It feels like whatever went on back there, that maybe you just didn't have a trust with that person, and that was too chaotic for you. You just can't be with someone that you don't fully trust. I'm going to say to you, don't worry, because I feel like this new romantic cycle begins is something that we'll talk about here. We have meditate and contemplate the new moon in Pisces. We have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Okay. The Judgment card. It feels like you had a family, or maybe you were married in the past. Meditate and contemplate. What I want to say is that this is giving me the feeling that you lost something, or that the family ended up no longer, like there was a separation or a divorce. I always see Ten of Cups in the reverse as I'm not having fun anymore. I don't have any feelings. It feels like separation to me. Meditate and contemplate. I think it feels like you miss the family, like you miss being in a family or part of a family. I don't know if you're single or maybe you're a single parent, but I feel like you miss the family unit. I think you're going to get another chance, though. If you keep asking the universe for it, I feel like it's going to be answered, as all things are. Yeah, you've been thinking a lot about it here. Can't stop thinking about it. You're going to take charge. You're going to take charge, or there's an emperor in the distance, one of the two. Meditate and contemplate, and the thinker. It's card number 44, which breaks down to an 8. It feels like you have been holding your ground. Like it feels like you have your back to the emperor. Even though you might still be thinking about the emperor, you have your back to the emperor as we move into the future energy. I feel like you're dreaming about being part of a family. I think that at one point either you were married or in a relationship and children, and I feel like that's over. It feels like something ended here in the past, in the recent past. So for some of you, it could be that you're separated now, or you've left that relationship. But I think that you'd like a second chance. Like I'd really like a second chance to, not necessarily with the person from the past, but I'd love a second chance to have a family. I wonder if I have enough love. I think you do. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords, and we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Someone is holding off, putting down their burdens until they speak with you. Eight of Wands is in the reverse, but you're not talking to them right now. Someone wants to tell the truth or get some honesty, open a conversation, but the Ten of Wands is here in the reverse. They haven't dropped their burdens yet. And that's why they've been silent. The Page of Pentacles is here. I think that something I feel is going to begin. 9 of Cups, 3 of Swords, but you're worried that you're going to get hurt. So you're not going to trust it when it comes in. But I feel like you are going to get a second chance. And I think that the second chance comes with someone who's an Emperor. It doesn't feel like someone that you know, is what I want to say. This doesn't feel... It feels like you've had a relationship that went bad, and it feels like you decided you can't do this anymore. You can't go be with people who are not being completely honest with you. It feels like you want to have a second chance to have a family, or to have the happiness that you dream about, meditate about, contemplate, think about. I'm going to say because you are diligent with your meditations or your contemplations, whatever it is that you're doing, I feel as though you're going to get what you want. The thinkers here, you think too much. Like, I don't feel like it's too much, but I think you think about stability, about how do I fit into someone else's life. You probably are like, how can I get back into this family way? It feels like you love to work within a family unit. You might be someone who is a single parent, and you're like, I could really, really be happy with someone who just wants to be a family unit, someone who's supportive. I think you're going to get another chance, because I feel like in the past something ended. All right. Tell me about this new romantic cycle that's beginning here. Transformation of what? Well, that's interesting. So it's the end of feeling regret and sadness. And it's the end of waiting, I believe, as well. The 7 of Pentacles is about waiting, but when the Death card is here, it feels like you don't have to wait anymore. It feels like it's very close. Excuse me. With the 9 of Wands here, I feel like it feels like you were in a situation where you had to be brave, and I feel like your braveness was, I can't do this to myself anymore. You were behind the fear wall with this person, and you weren't really showing them all of your feelings, whatever that thing was that ended back there, Pisces, because you were trying to be brave, but you really didn't trust them. And so you decided it was too chaotic there. It was too chaotic behind the 9 Wands. And you were scared that this person was going to hurt you because they weren't being honest with you. Right? They weren't being honest with you here. This person wants to reconnect with you. Got the 2 of Swords. So you're trying to make a decision about what you're thinking about. Let's find out what you're thinking about. Giving someone reciprocity. For some of you, the Emperor is someone who you don't know. And I feel as though you're going to be kind of not in really a place where you want to, it's like where you want to date. It feels like you feel defensive. You're not making decisions right now. And although you're thinking about possibly giving someone reciprocity, excuse me, we have the Justice card here. It feels like you want to have a new beginning. Yeah, so you're thinking about having a new beginning. It's like you're softening to the idea of the Fool, and that justice is here for you. I feel like you are going to get some sort of reciprocity from someone that you've been thinking about. But I feel like when the decision is made by the Emperor, I feel like when the person makes a decision to move forward and contact you, I feel it leaves you in the 2 of Swords. You get very defensive right away, and you don't want to make a decision. You don't want to be pushed into a decision by this person. But I feel like they want to have a new beginning with you. I feel like they want to reconnect, and I feel like you're trying to make that decision. You turn into the Queen of Swords. So the Emperor is the one that you're feeling a little bit defensive with. Queen of Swords. It feels like somebody is about to say something and they're not usually the one to speak up. Now, I feel like this person is used to being the leader, used to being the lead on things, because it's Aries, it's the Emperor. But I also feel that this is the person that you're defensive with. I feel you're going to get a chance to speak with them in the future. But the Queen of Swords is present. And I did say that there was something that here that maybe was in the reverse, right? 10 of Cups. It's like the love ran out of it. We're no longer in love. Or maybe somebody thinks we're no longer in love or is wondering if we're no longer in love. I feel like you're going to have a conversation with the Emperor. And I want to tell you, hold your ground. That's what I want to tell you. Because the Emperor can be pretty pushy. The Emperor is one and done. Wants things done his way. That's the Conqueror, right? I say he because it's a man on the card, but it could be feminine or masculine. The Emperor is the one that takes charge of the situation, but can be very bossy, right? Yeah, wants everything to go his way, and will go as far as to force somebody to do something they don't want to do in order for it to go in his way when he's in the reverse. This one's in the upright, but I feel like you're going to have to hold your ground. The Queen of Swords is someone who's liberated. Look, you don't get to talk to me that way. Nope, you don't. So back your stuff up. And don't talk to me that way. Talk to me as an equal, or don't talk to me. Like, I really think that it feels like you're going to be very honest with somebody here. That you're very defensive with them. It feels like this Emperor wants you to make a decision because the Judgment is here. It may have been a very big decision of the Emperor to do this, to come back around again here. But the Judgment is here, so I think the decision is kind of made already, because the universe is saying, look, if you want the resurrection, go for it. And now somebody's here in the Two of Swords about to make a decision. Challenge for the week ahead is the Lovers. So this Emperor, I think, does have feelings for you. I think you've been thinking about giving this person reciprocity, and you want to be justified in the new beginning. You want justice of the new beginning. And you don't care if this Emperor likes what you have to say or not. That's going to tell you who they are immediately. I don't think that you're meant to cut this person with your sword, but I think you're going to be very honest. It almost feels like the Seven of Wands is giving me, I got nothing left to lose. Like, I got nothing to lose here. I'm already abundant on my own. I don't really have anything to lose here. The Queen of Swords is just that, right? She's a queen. The Lovers. I feel like that's somebody making a decision about the Lovers is going into the week ahead here. I feel like it is, because all the cards are touching the Emperor. I think that the challenge is going to be the Emperor making the decision to come forward and have a conversation and let you know that he or she acknowledges that the Lovers is present. I think that this Emperor is going to be asking for another chance with you. This person, you haven't been speaking to them. No, everything's been shut down here. I think there is a mutual attraction here with you too. Now, for some of you, it is going to be a person from the past, right? Yeah, that's the energy I'm getting here. But what I want to say is that the Ten of Cups in the reverse and the Six of Swords, I don't believe that they are related. I feel like this has something to do with someone different in the past. Someone that you moved away from. Someone who's going to try and reconnect to you, because the Judgment card is here. But I feel as though the Emperor is not that person. I think it's someone different. It feels like there's two people here. So we've got Virgo and Pisces energy here. We've got Aries energy, but I always say when the Emperor's present, so are all the kings. And then we have the Queen of Swords, who's Libra. We also Gemini and Aquarius here. We have Gemini, who is the Lovers. Five of Pentacles is in the reverse. It tells me that this person who was being kind of dishonest with you, or you felt like they were being dishonest with you, this person's going to try and reconnect with you to see if there's anything left. And for some of you, it is. For some of you, this person who I'm talking about back here is the one that you wanted initially. And I think that you're going to get a chance. But I also feel that something new is coming. You're going to get a chance there as well. So take it as it resonates. Here we go, Three of Swords. It looks like somebody's been up in their head and is about to come in and drop some burdens here and get some stability with you. Yeah, the Tower's here. There it is. And it's bringing the Knight of Cups. Love, exciting and new. All right, maybe you don't know that song. It's the Love Boat. It's like from way back because I'm old. All right, go. Love you, Pisces. Thanks so much for coming here and watching. You are the best. I'm out. Bye-bye.